Hello, this is Alan McNabb with Lionfire Press and Image Building Web Design, and we have a tutorial for you that we show you how to set up your social media sites. I want to begin by sharing a PowerPoint with you just to overview what we will be talking about, how to set up your social media sites. First of all, log into your social media site, and our customers, we've set those up for you. If you don't have those pages, just set them up. Just not very difficult. That's not what this tutorial is covering tonight. But after you have the pages, just log into those sites. Then we just find people that you know. And with Facebook, you request to become friends. And then you like other businesses. With Google Plus, you add people to your circles. And then you join and post in communities. With Twitter, you follow them, and perhaps they'll follow you in return. With LinkedIn, you connect with people, and then remember to watch for individuals as they send you requests, whether to be friends or to connect, or they add you to their circles. And also, then start posting good info on your media sites. Now, we're going to go to each of these sites individually, and I'll show you what you need to do. First of all, we go to Facebook and we log in there, and you can you actually have two individual sides to this. First of all, you have your personal side and you've got your friends there. Second of all, you've got your business, and to go to your business, just hit the settings, the toggle wheel there, and it says use Facebook as, and then just go to your business page there. I'll go to Image Building Web Design. While I'm here, I'll show you how to do that. Image Building Web Design, this is one of our company pages, and you can simply search for other companies that you would like to connect with. Perhaps I've got Applebee's here, and the main company page comes up, and say I want to go Applebee's Tampa, because I want to connect with that. I put that in there, and then the ones in Tampa come up. Just select that and then click on like, and once you click like, you're automatically connected your business page to their business page, and whenever they post anything, it will appear on your feed with your page. Perhaps they will like you in return. Go to your page and click like, and then also see your feed. So that's how you connect up with business folks. Now let's go back to the personal page. So I click the little settings wheel, use Facebook as. Now I'm going to go back to Alan McNabb. That's my personal one. And for this now, I want to find individuals that I want to connect with, and I do this by after finding them, I add them as a friend. It sends a request to them. They can either accept or reject that request. So we can search for people, and I just typed up Joe, and it shows a number of Joes there. And it shows individuals where some of my mutual friends are already friends with them, so perhaps I'll have something in common with them. Then I can click more results, and it gives me a lot of Joes there, perhaps be one I am looking for. The best way to do that, of course, is just type in the last name, and it will give the individual there, and then you can do that. Here's a fella, I don't know who this is. Let me show you how this works though. I clicked on his name, it took me to his page. Then I click on add friend. And when I do that, it will send a request telling him I've requested to be a friend. He can either accept or reject that. So that's how you request to be friends with people. And then also go to your business page, find other businesses and like them, and perhaps they will like you also. So let's go to Google now, and let's sign into Google. And you'll see just the normal Google page. You come over here to the far left-hand side, and you see there is my name with a plus beside it. That's the Google Plus page for me, so I'll click on that. I'm at Google Plus now. Google Plus also has friends, but with Google Plus, you put these individuals into a circle. And then when you put them in a circle, Google Plus notifies them that they've been put in a circle by you, and they have the option to add you to one of their circles. And to do that, you just find someone, you hover over add, and then you can select which circle you want to put them in, and that'll put them in there. Again, that will notify them you've put them in one of your circles, and perhaps then they'll also want to put you in one of their circles. So there will be some suggestions here that Google Plus comes up with. You can go here and you can also search for people also. And again, I'll do a search for Joe, and there will be some Joes come up here. I'll just pick one out. This will send me to his page. I just hover over add to circles, and then I can pick what circle to add him to. Again, he'll be notified that I've added him to a circle, and he has the option of adding me to one of his circles or not. When you add him to your the individual to your circle, you'll get the things they post on your feed. If they add you to one of their circles, then they'll get what you post on a feed. I want to also show you, I'm going to go back to my Google Plus here. I want to show you about a new thing that Google Plus has, and that is communities. I'll click on that. Now, communities, it's a group of individuals, and they all share a posting site. And anyone who posts there, everyone who's a member there, then they read or see that. So to join, here are some that are suggested on the page. You can click, for example, on the Photoshop one, and you can ask to join. With Photoshop, you have to ask to join and be then approved by the moderators. And so if you wanted to, you could ask to join, and they would act on that request. Let's go back to the communities, though. And here's one with Star Wars. And here you don't have to ask to join, you just simply join. And once you are a member, you can post in the community, and all those who are in the community will see that. All right, so now let's go over to Twitter. Let's sign into Twitter. Twitter is different. You don't have to ask someone to be a friend or put people in your circles and things such as this. With Twitter, you simply start following people you want to receive posts from. So, for example, you can do a search. For example, we'll do a search for Joe again, and here are some Joes. I don't know this Joe, but I'm going to go over there to his Twitter page, and if I want to start following him, I just click follow. Then everything that he posts, it will appear on my Twitter page, and I will get to read that. So that's one thing. If you know individuals, just do a search for them and go to their page and click follow. But let me show you something else that's very important. As a business person, say for example, if you are in a business and Adobe is a very large company there in your industry, you can go to any of the Adobe pages, and of course you can follow them, but also notice you can see who is following Adobe. Now this is very interesting. There's 80,000 people here following Adobe, and you can go through all 80,000 here and see who these people are, and you can follow them. Just click follow, 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 and just any that you want. What is interesting is oftentimes if these are individuals or small companies, a lot of times they will follow you back. And so you can very quickly get a following just by going through and getting this. Now also, besides seeing who follows Adobe, you can see who Adobe follows, Adobe Lightroom, who they follow. And of course this is very interesting because here you have a very large company and they are following these individuals. So you may want to follow these individuals also. There are 408. You can go through all of these and choose whichever to follow. Just click follow, follow, follow. Okay. Now, I'm going to go back to the image building page, and I'm going to show you something else that's very important. Every once in a while, you need to go to your Twitter page and click on followers, the people who are following you. And if there's anyone here that has decided to follow you that you are not following yet, this is it's usually very advisable to you also start following. So you may come on here, and again, if you're using Hootsuite, I usually come on here about once a week or something, maybe more, just to see if I've got any followers, and I'll click follow there with them. Usually I'll look, see what they're doing, see what their business is, and make a decision there with that. So all you have to do when you come in here, you see that people are following you that you are not following in return, just click follow, and then you will start following them also. All right, so let's go on to the last one, and that is LinkedIn. I want to sign in. LinkedIn is very much like Facebook, except LinkedIn does not call the individuals you are associated with as friends, but rather as connections. So you can simply go over here to add connections. And LinkedIn makes it very easy. You can click on Gmail, then come here and put in your email address, continue, and they'll go and try to get your contacts and see which of those contacts are already in LinkedIn, and you can request a connection with them. Same thing with Outlook, Yahoo, Hotmail, AOL, and then any other email they might be supporting. So that's an easy way to do that. You can also just come up here and search for people. We'll search for Joe again. And here we have some Joes. I'll just pick one, don't know who this is. And then I can click connect. And when I click connect, I'll be asked, how do I know this person? Because it should be somebody that I know. A family member, a neighbor, a co-worker, someone I used to work with, I went to school with, etc. And then put that in there. You can also send an email at this point. LinkedIn, the method they advise is if you know someone, just go to their page, connect with them because you already have a relationship. You'll be asked what that relationship is, and you put that in there. If you don't know someone, you're not advised to go to their page and request to be connected. You're advised to find someone in your group that you're already connected with that knows that person and then ask to be introduced. So if you don't know the person, you're not advised just to go to their page and connect. You're advised to have someone that you know that you're already connected with to introduce you. All right, so let's go back to our PowerPoint and review. Just log into your social media site. Find people you know. Just search for them. Find people that you know. With Facebook, request to be friends with them, and your request will be given to them. They can either accept or ignore it. And also with businesses, just like the business page, fan page, whatever it is, just like that. Remember, with Facebook, you have your personal account, and then also you have your business page. So remember to deal with both of those. With Google Plus, you add people to your circles, and then they're advised that you've added them, and they have the option whether to add you to their circles or to ignore that. Also, join and post in communities. With Twitter, you follow people, and oftentimes those whom you follow, they follow you in return. You can do a search for people and then go to their page and click follow. You could go to businesses, go to their page, click follow, then see who they follow and who follows them, and go through those lists and click on people that you want to follow. With LinkedIn, you connect with people. You can search for the person, someone that you already know, a friend, coworker, etc., and click connect. You'll be asked how you know them, and they'll be advised of your request to connect, and they can either accept that or ignore that. Remember to watch for people who are sending you requests to be friends. You want to respond to those. People who put you in their circles. People who follow you. You generally want to follow them in return. And people with LinkedIn who are asking to connect with you. And then start posting good info in your social media sites. Now, our next tutorial is going to be on Hootsuite, which we use to manage the social media sites, and it makes posting in these different media sites very easy. And so we'll have a tutorial and go through that. So I invite you to be with us for that tutorial. But we'll let you go for now. We appreciate you being with us. Hope the information is helpful, and we'll see you again